Hey guys, what's up? Viper here again, back with another Halo video. And in today's video, we are going to go over an update that has been made to the Halo Waypoint forums, addressing some numerous upcoming changes. And we're also going to go over the new Halo TV show series and going over what that might mean a little bit in terms of what its story is all based about. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So on the 4th of February, Halo Waypoint received an update on its forums, and basically, as you guys may already be aware, BTB finally got its fixed, and the mode is now up and running. People can get together in their fire teams and actually go and play BTB without any issues or disconnects, which is absolutely awesome. This post here, obviously, we'll go into it now. We're saying, yesterday we released an update that focused on addressing the issues many of you were seeing in Big Team Battle. It's only been a day, but our data shows that matchmaking success rates have returned to normal. Combining with that with community reports of smooth matchmaking, we're pretty confident in saying that BTB is back and now better than ever. Along with this update, we've also managed to squeeze in 2 community requested changes to Big Team Battle itself. When searching with the party, all members of your lobby will be marked appropriately as members of your fire team in the match. We know it's not ideal to end up in a different squad lineup, but for now, even if a player from your party doesn't show up in your intro camera lineup, they'll still appear as part of your fire team throughout the duration of the match. Which is cool and all. Now they just kind of need to fix that, so you actually show it, so intro shows you and your friends all together. It's kind of weird that this isn't like something that might have been kind of gone through about as the game launched. Looks like we're getting there eventually. And for the second change they've added here is Tank Beats Everything. We've updated the Pelican vehicle deliveries to drop M808 Scorpions and Wraiths earlier and more often in matches. Amazing change. However, I think this is kind of I think this change has come out in a little bit too strongly. So I've played a few BTB games myself, and you're literally getting Scorpion and Wraiths in like 2 minutes into a BTB match. And I think it might be just a little bit too early on, because they can be a bit overpowering, and there's not enough answers to like tanks dropping that early in terms of power weapons being around and stuff on the map. Because as the match goes on, the weapon spawns and changes. The weapon spawns and all that change as the match goes on, but you're getting Wraiths and Scorpions in before there are any heavy weapons to match to still help take these vehicles on, which does suck a little bit. But it is good though that they've come in much earlier, because I think Scorpions were only initially coming in like the last minute or 2 of a match, give or take. It was very late on into it. But bot backfill difficulty. Well, next week the bot backfill difficulty will be increased from Marine to ODST. This means that when a player leaves and gets replaced by a bot, that bot will now be at the ODST level. We hope these ODST bots can help your team out when they drop feet first into your matches. I think they should crank it all the way up to Spartan. I don't even think ODST bots will really fulfill the void. Yeah, ODST bots are still a bit of a joke. Well, not as much as a joke as a Marine, but yeah, they need to be Spartans. I think that will change rather quickly, I reckon, or at least before season 2 starts. I think they'll change the difficulty to a Spartan bots. They need to. Ranked matchmaking. Here we go. We've been keeping a close eye on ranked since launch. The team has been monitoring data, pairing that up with community reports and feedback, and has some updates I'd like to go after during this season. Since we're going to be making some improvements mid-season, we plan on resetting competitive skill ranks CSR after implementing these updates and giving everyone a fresh start. We expect to see players get redistributed more accurately. As we get closer, be sure to give everyone a heads up on what exactly they can We will be sure to give everyone a heads up on when exactly they can expect all of this to land. If you're close to that next rank, now's the time to go after it. I think I'm grateful for the change. I don't like the idea that they're giving everyone a hard reset on ranks. Like, I hit Onyx in crossplay, and when you're playing through all the laggy matches, the high ping games, the desync, cheating, auto aim assist players, and now they're kind of going, right, we're taking all that hard work away, that time you put into getting up to where you are. You're starting again from zero. I hope. This may sound self-entitled, but I hope there is some way of compensation in here. Now, as you go up ranks, you do unlock cosmetics, sure, But if they're going to reset the ranks, does that mean now, you know, even if I was, when I should I say, go about attaining Onyx again, I won't be able to unlock new things, so that, you know, for making that same climb again, I think that sucks a bit, and I hope it's not just, oh, here's some credits. Like, literally, I hope there is like a cosmetic of some sort, an armor coating, an emblem. That will blow that. It really, no, it's not that it won't blow. It is going to blow. I don't like it, but I understand it. And if the changes need to be made, they need to be made, because yeah, matchmaking is a mess, and yeah, people are in ranks they shouldn't be. With the next bit of news as well, so I don't know if some of you guys are aware already, but there's going to be a Halo TV show that's been coming soon, and there is a trailer out there, but I'll have that played at the end of this video for you to check out if you haven't seen it already. But just to kind of go over a brief summary of what this is. So what 343 here are saying is that it's going to be the formal introduction of what they're calling the Silver Timeline. What this means is the events in this Halo TV show aren't canon to the actual Halo story, you know, through the books and games. But what the Silver Timeline will do is still take away from the Halo canon, so you know who Halsey is, what she's done, and you'll be able to recognise things because you already know from the Halo canon. But this will allow 343 to have some experimentation going forward, so they're not chained down to the finer points of the original Halo story. But I'll briefly read over this section of the Waypoint post. I'll also link this in the description for you too. What it goes on to say here is, this brings us neatly to the main topic of our first Silver blog, the Silver Timeline. Silver is the name of the central Spartan fire team, and of course a nod to the Silver Screen too. Naturally, the name stuck. The Silver Timeline is a unique vision of the Halo universe that contains and embraces many key elements of the core canon that has spanned the last 2 decades, but with relevant contextual and narrative details that diverge in ways appropriate and necessary to storytelling opportunities presented by the TV medium and our collaboration with creative partners. To tell the best Halo stories we can, we want to protect the integrity, simplicity and the future of the core canon, but also not be limited by when it is faced with the realities of a news medium and the process of production. As a result, we have made the decision to set the Halo television series in an authentic but independent timeline. Which, just sorry for butchered the, reading that a little bit, but hopefully you get the idea here. And just in case you don't know who the Silver Fire Team is, they do provide some screenshots in this post. Then yeah, this is for Silver Fire Team. You can also, so we've got here Riz0218, Kai125 and Vanak134. I'm a bit confused whether or not this Halo TV show is going to follow the Master Chief explicitly, or is it going to follow Silver Team and you'll see the Master Chief along the way. I'm not quite sure how they're going to go about doing this, but I'm interested to watch this. And also, I wonder if this presents opportunities as well to, I don't know, let's say the launch of this TV show, we can start unlocking cosmetics, so our Spartans can use assets and parts from Silver Fire Team's weapons and gear. So in the middle here, excuse me, you can kind of see there's the Mark V variant there, but I believe this helmet is going to be in Cyber Showdown, not Cyber Showdown, Tactical Ops event next week, or it might even be the Grenadier or variant of George's helmet. Either way, that's looking like Hazop, and this is like some sort of Scout variant, but yeah, they're all very different, in terms of design. And I assume these are Mark 7 variants as well, and yeah, we've got Mark 6 gauntlets here as well from Halo 3's Master Chief armor. Same with the shoulder plates too. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they go about doing this. So I'm excited to watch it, because even when you look at the quality of the trailer, like CGI, it looks absolutely amazing. The elites and all that thing. Obviously, people have critiques on the appearance of Cortana, but I'll let you guys critique it for yourself. I actually like the look of it, really do. My only complaint is, why bring Jen Taylor as Cortana in a TV show but not Steve Downes as the Master Chief? Doesn't make sense to me. Other than that, guys, I'd like to again thank you for your time for watching, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, hit that like button so this video goes live, can go through YouTube's algorithms. I also stream on Twitch too, at twitch.tv/rated_Viper. And yeah, I also write a blog post which I'm trying to keep up with weekly as well. Again, all of that, my socials will be in the description below. And I thank you guys for watching. Bye for now.
You. Humanity's best weapon. Master Chief, huh?
The Master Chief was enhanced and trained for one purpose: to win this war. He and the other Spartans are our only effective weapons against the Covenant. He is lethal, upgradable, and most importantly, controllable.
Covenant forces appear to be excavating some kind of object. When I touched the object, I felt something. I felt different.
What they did to us makes you numb.
And you just decided to help me. Why would a Spartan do that?
What does one do with a superhuman you're not sure you can trust?
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Master Chief recovered something.
Sacred ring. Halo.
Humans. Surrender to the Covenant.
Cortana, I'm gonna need you now. Find the Halo. Win the war.